Let's go mudlarking! One of the questions we get asked, and I'm sure many mudlarkers get asked, is how do you know where to look? Sometimes it's trial and error. Often it's searching on Google Earth for islands in rivers. Maybe looking on side-by-side maps to find out what was there 100 years ago. But one of the answers we give, and quite a number of mudlarkers use this, is recreational ground. Playing fields, football fields, in Wales rugby fields, whatever is there. But it's made up ground. And because there's no structure on the ground, they don't have to be too fussy about what they fill it with. And that's where we are today. We are on a football field that has been created out of landfill. And we have evidence that encourages us to believe we're going to have a good day. The evidence is not provided by bottle diggers or mudlarkers, but moles. Yes, mole hills with bits of china and glass in. Let me show you.
Oh, look, there's lots of little bits in that molehill.
If I just take my gloves off, look, there's something just there. There's a bit of china. Yeah.
Yep.
There's a piece there.
There's not a lot, but
Another
there's only
there.
one little
Another piece
hole.
there.
Oh, that's just a bit of nail, but interesting.
I noticed on one just behind me here, there's a bottleneck.
Ooh, where to? Let's have a look.
I think, yeah. See?
Oh, yes. So there could be bottles as
And just over here,
oh, look at that.
ground glazed china laying on the top.
Oh, yes, that's very nice. Oh, no, it's not china, it's glass.
Oh, right.
It did look like china.
It did.
And
it
what's
did. They
this?
look like, because of the dark going through the glass.
Another bit of plain. Oh, I definitely think we need to get down to the side of this field and see what we can see. The lid of a squeezy bottle. Well, we've just come down the path to survey the size of the field, and look what's lying on the ground. It's milk glass. It's broken, but it is a sign of good things to come. Ooh, exciting. What have you got?
I found a brick.
Ooh, well done.
Right on the edge of the football pitch.
Whitehead Cumbrawn.
So it's not a bad start, is it?
It's pretty good, that.
Right then.
Well done.
Well, we're not going in the river today, but we've got this whole bank in along the side of the football pitch, and we're going to explore. Come on, let's see what we can add to our brick.
Lots of bits of china. Mainly white. And we're not going to take much because we have a long walk back and poor old Phil's got to carry it all. I'll put you down, don't forget to shout if you see something. Ooh, is that a piece of Brown Betty teapot lid? Oh yes! Shame it wasn't the whole thing, we need a lid. Oh well, it's a bit of a lid. Ah look, it's a bit of ridge pottery. Where would a mudlark be without some ridge pottery? Oh, there's lots of little pieces here. There's some river glass there, and we've got a little bit of white pottery there. What's that? White again? White again? I sense there's a theme going on here. There's another bit. Do you think that's plain or patterned? I think I know. It's plain. Very gloopy around here. What's that? Something there. Is that metal or plastic? Oh, there's a big lump of plastic something. All tangled up in the roots. Yep, that's not going anywhere. More gloopiness. Ooh, is that a jar? Oh, look at that. It would look like a whole jar. It's not. It's broken on the side and on the bottom. Oh, how disappointing.
I've got a whole one.
Oh, a whole jar?
Bottle.
Bottle? Are you sure it's whole?
No,
They tricks us, doesn't it?
but it looks whole.
Let's have a look.
I think it's a screw top.
Oh yes, that's a nice one. Is it whole? What do you reckon? Oh, it's looking good. Sometimes just the corner's broken off.
No, there's nothing on it, I don't think, but it's all.
No, nothing on there at all, but that's a really nice one. It's got quite a narrow hole in the top.
Yeah, nothing on it.
No, completely
That's a
clean.
screw top, isn't it?
It is. Nice bottle.
Does it say one of them shaker bottles?
Oh yes, it could have been for aftershave. Something like that.
Yeah, something very tight. There you go.
Aha, look what I found squashed into the ground. It's a ball. What is a mudlark without a ball? Ooh, a tree has blown over in the storm. Sometimes you can find some really interesting things in the roots of trees. Let's have a look. There's something a bit white there. Doesn't look like a coin. I'm hoping for a coin that somebody's dropped. No, it's just a piece of china. We are near the road, so you will hear the occasional ambulance flying past. Oh, that's round. What's that? Ah, thought it may have been a cannonball. It's an apple. Similar sort of thing. No, it's not really, is it? Aha, a bit of bottleneck. Oop. That's got some roots growing through it and isn't going anywhere. So we'll leave that there. No, I don't think there are any coins there. Ah well, we'll give up and we'll check out the banking. Right, let's have a look. What have we got here? Now there's not a lot opened up at the moment to see. I suppose as the years go by, more will be revealed. Ah, what's that up there? My grabby thingy. Oh, is that Bakelite? I think it is. That's nice. A lid of something? I'm not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure that's Bakelite. The way to know if it's Bakelite, which I'm not going to do here, is if you rub it really quickly until it gets hot and smell it. It'll smell of formaldehyde, but it's a bit too dirty, so I'm going to get a rather sore thumb if I do that. But I'm pretty sure that's Bakelite.
Gregor.
Oh, what's that? Is that a
Shipham's
Shipham's paste pot?
I can't see Shipham's on it. I don't have my glasses to see what's written
Let's
on
get
it.
over the mud to get closer to Phil. Ooh, perhaps I should have brought my wellies. Now you can see the circle there where the label was put on. It doesn't say Shipham's on it.
And I don't think that's they put their date sometimes on the bottom, but I don't think that's that. I think it's just numbers.
So it's a meat paste jar,
It's definitely a
but
paste jar.
we don't know what paste it is.
What's that in there? A poison bottle.
Well, I can see ridges.
It's a straw.
I can also see a corner. Oh, another tease. This is the problem with rubbish dumps. So generally, most things are broken because they've been run over by tractors, they've been thrown around by diggers after they were in their original dump.
Smaller ones survive better.
Yes.
They've got a more integral structure to them, haven't they?
But a big one like that doesn't stand a chance.
Oh look, one of your favourite items, I think, unless it's paper.
Oh, there's quite a bit here. Well, it's not quite as prolific as it has been when we've been in Yorkshire, but for this area it's quite good. Oh yes, it's a little bit of lino, but it's very faded, isn't it? You can just about see the pattern on it. I like lino. Oh, and here, oops, oh, it's a piece of pattern pottery now. There's a nice treat. They seem to be coming tumbling down from higher up. We have had heavy rain which would have washed some of the edges. I can see something. I don't know if I can reach it. Let's have a look. There. Oh yeah, it's got a little bit of pattern on it. Not much. I don't know if you can see it. There are traffic lights quite near where we are, and that's why you can hear all the traffic revving its engines up all the time. So apologies for that. Oh, let's have a little look. I think that's about it here, is it? I think we need to move on. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, look at that. Did you spot it before I did? You probably did. I'm sure that other piece of china was there. Oh, look, it's a padlock. No, I don't think it's very old, and it's not brass. But it's quite old. It's a number 8. It's obviously been in the ground a while. If it's come from the rubbish dump up there, then it's probably from the 40s or 50s. It could be newer, but I would say the state on that's been in the dump. Oh, now that's really nice. I do love finding a good padlock. A padlock with a key would be even better, but a padlock's okay. What have you got?
I said little bottles survive better.
Oh.
As I put my bag down to put your Bakelite in and my Shipham's pot, I put it on top of that. That was literally on the ground where I put it down.
Right. Oh, that's nice.
The little screw top jar.
Very straight as well.
And I've just noticed under the leaves here.
Oh, some more ridge pottery. We'd already found a little bit.
Oh, that's not fair. I thought I was the first.
Yep, it's a piece of ridge pottery. Oh, and look, it's not a brown Betty, but it's a brown teapot. I don't think it's a brown Betty. I think they were always round and not patterned. And that's got some paint on it. Doesn't it look like Bakelite though? I wonder if that goes with the lid we found. I don't think so, because it's quite a geometric looking thing, and that bit of lid didn't look very geometric at all.
If you look just beyond the tree there, I can see the neck of a bottle, and it's not a screw top.
Really?
Just there.
Neck of a bottle, not a screw top. Oh, there, underneath the leaves. Oh, it's buried. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. There's tablespoons, so it's a medicine bottle. Nothing on the other side. Oh, that's a fair lump. If you look under there, that branch there, I would say that looks like freshly disturbed. I think it's fallen from under there, bounced down and landed on there. Oh, this is getting quite exciting. There seems to be vast areas with nothing, and then occasionally you get quite a few things. Oh, I can see some china. Is it china up there? Let's have a look. Or is it paper? This china, is it plain or patterned? I get the feeling it's going to be plain. Yep, it's plain. Anything else? Have I missed anything? I really don't want to miss anything. Let's have a look under here. See anything's rolled down there. Nope, nothing down there. Still, I'm happy with just that bottle. Ooh, that's really nice. Now, there's a lot of plastic rubbish. Normally we do take a lot of this home, but we really can't carry so much today. Is that a nut? Oh no, it's some sort of plant. That's pretty. A fungus type thing. Oh look, right by my hand there, look. That's another jar. Is that a Shipham's? No, I don't think... Oh, yes it is. I think that could be another Shipham's jar. Get a flat piece. He's got a flat piece there to stick a label on, but that would have been a rectangle. Ooh! 2 Shipham jars, 1 medicine bottle. Oh, we're doing really well. Oh, I think I've seen something else. I will, in optimism, start a pile there. We may not get anything else. Let's have a look. You can see the amount of ash in this because the people all had coal fires, and when they were dumping things in the dump, they would dump their ash in too from their coal fires. Oh, it's another bottle. And it's whole, and it's got something written on it. Ooh. Let's have a look. That's exciting. I know it's... Oh, it's got a bit of damage there. I know it's a screw top, but what does that say? Zoob! Now, the only Zoob I remember is Go Suck a Zoob. So I take it it's some sort of cough medicine. Oh, that's nice. I like that. I like any glass that's got some sort of patterning or writing on. Oh, that's really nice. Ooh, put it in our pile. Here's our pile. There we now have 2 things in our pile. I think it's going to be a while before this completely works its way back to the main body of the dump. But there are early signs of good things are going to be here in the next year or 2, I would say. Oh, that's not another paste jar. It might be. Oh, it is, and look at that one. Oh, it's so pretty. It's got all diagonal lines on it. Oh, that is lovely. One of the nicest paste jars we found. We've now got 3 things in our pile. Oh, that's good. I thought we were going to end up with just lots of little bits of china, but it looks like... Aha! Now, up there's a hole, so I think bottle diggers have been digging and thrown a few things down, and that's where we're finding these things. What's that there? Some china in there. Oh, just a piece of white again. Right, that would explain the bottles. Oh, look! What's... No. I thought we found 2 things. We found a ring and we found a meat fork. But no, we just found a ring attached to a meat fork for some reason. I wonder if a fisherman used that. Why would somebody attach a ring to their meat fork? Interesting, but it's going in our pile. Oh, look at our pile. It's growing, it's growing. Let's keep looking. I can see just by sweeping the area here, there doesn't seem to be much more. And there's no bottle digger hole up there, so that's probably why. There's a bit of china here. Do you think that's plain or patterned? Plain. I don't want to go too far, we'll lose our pile. Oh, what's that? What's that? There's something up there. Oh, it's only the bottom, but it's got words on it, I think. FVF. Another piece of pottery, but it's white. We're not carrying white home today. Oh, there's a big piece of flagon. Oh, it's got something written on it. Oh, what does that say? Which way up is it? Moderna. Ooh, a mixing bowl. What do you think? Why would they write something inside a ginger beer bottle? We need to look that up. Oh, I really like that. Well, I was coming back to put this in my pile and you picked up my pile.
I have. I put your pile away.
You're very efficient.
Have you showed everybody what was in your pile?
Yes.
That's all right, but you missed that. That was by your pile, well about 3 foot away from your
never.
pile.
Oh, we missed that, didn't we? Unless maybe some of you sharp-eyed people saw that. Metal is like a drawer pull or something like that. And what have you got there?
Well, if you come with me, I can show you my finds, and I have set up with Mankey a game of plain or pattern.
Come on then.
Right, here are some of my finds.
Oh, right, let's have a look.
That I thought was cute and unusual.
Oh, a little tiny funnel. Very useful for funneling little tiny things.
And a little bottle opener.
Oh, useful for opening little bottles.
And
oh,
look at that.
Teaspoon, useful for eating little desserts or stirring your tea.
As I'm sure our eagle-eyed friends will have noticed, the waters have flooded through here at some point, which probably explains why I found that.
Oh, a blob of river glass.
That's a well-worn
Oh, that's
bit
a
of
gummy
river
bear,
glass.
isn't it? It's a
It
nice
is.
rounded one.
I thought you'd like that. That is even prettier on the other side.
Look at that. I thought it was a bit of a teapot, but it's not. It's a piece of a plate. I wonder if that would count as Majolica. Possibly.
That's, I think, a handle at the back of the cup, but a lovely sort of mottled effect to it.
Yes, it could be. I'd say, so, you think 1930s, 1940s. Very nice.
Now that would have been perfect for plain or patterned, except for one problem. It's the rim of a cup, and they
Oh,
pattern the
patterns
inside
also.
as well.
No, I like these ones with the navy patterning on. They're much nicer than the standard blues we get. I don't know why, I just like the navy. Probably because it's not as common.
For all those out there who, like myself, feel that small can be beautiful, which is why Caroline's a foot shorter than me. Look at that for a bottle.
Ooh, that's pretty. Look, it's got like a
Not nice.
platform base, and it would have had a cork, I'd say. in the top there.
It feels like 1940s sort of that elegant style, that taper and the...
Could be 20s.
I suppose I'm being influenced by all the finds we get in along here. I tend to feel everything is 40s, 50s.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, people could throw things away in the 40s that they'd had in the house for 20 years.
This is true.
So there's never an absolute on anything.
No.
Except when it comes to plain or patterned.
Oh, let's play plain or patterned. Oh, right, here we go. There are our finds there. So this is... Oh, this is not staying on very well. Oh, it's difficult, isn't it? I'm not sure.
Big chunky bits today.
That is very thick. I'm going to go for patterned. Probably just got a plain brown on the other side. Oh no, look at that.
I think it's one of them Father's Day mugs, is it?
Yeah, it's a D, I think. So it could be a dad in a car, right? And
You got one.
one to me, and this one I'm going for plain then. Oh no, it's a pattern. No, it is plain.
No, I thought it was patterned.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
just
chip
chipped.
out.
Oh, good. Another one for us. So this one I'm going to go for plain as well. Oh, one to fill.
I get one.
Right, this one I'm going to go for patterned. Plain. Another one for Phil. Oh, I don't know what to do now.
Oh, hang on. Is that a pattern at the bottom?
No, I think it's dirt.
Oh, good.
Oh, I can't tell. I'll give it to you.
Oh, thank you. You're
So
very
poorly
kind.
patterned, and I'm going to go for patterned on this one. Oh yes, it's patterned. That looks a little bit more modern than a lot we found. Oh, they've got daffodils on though.
Oh, that's
Flower
nice.
of Wales. Oh, that's a nice find. Right, let's have a look. What else we got? This one I'm going to say, it feels like the side of a basin. White, plain. Oh no, it's got a pattern on it. Another one for Phil.
Nice, that little geometric pattern.
This one I'm going for patterned because it just feels like a fancy dinner plate. Oh, it's got a relief pattern on it, so do we count that as pattern?
Yes, that's a pattern.
Right, there we go. This one I'm going for... Oh, it's such a boring piece. I think plain. Oh no, it's patterns again.
4 each.
Oh, this is getting close.
4 each.
Right, this I'm going to say is the lid of, or the top opening of a jar, or a teapot patterned. Oh, look, that goes with that bit up there. It must have been a tea. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. I'm not sure. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't.
Definitely the same era.
Yes.
And you get it because you said pattern, dear.
Oh, yes.
5-4 to you.
Plain, I reckon. Yep, that's plain.
6-4. I got to take all these to win.
Patterned. Oh, yes.
Oh, you've done this before now.
Once or twice. It's brown.
Well, I can't win. I'm playing now for glory.
Plain. Oh, yes. That's plain.
Now I'm just playing to make up the numbers.
Bottom of a teacup, I'm going to say, oh, what do you think? Should we go patterned? Oh yes, it's patterned.
I lose.
Commiserations to the loser. Whoa, look at the size on that insulator. I think it's whole. Now there's the telegraph pole there that it came off. Let's have a look at it. No. No, that's joined on. Oh, there you can see. There's the metal crossbar with the bolts. That's not going anywhere. That's a really big piece though. Never seen a piece that big before. Is there anything else around? Now I can see a big lump of brown ceramic, which I'm assuming is more part of the insulator. No, I'm not sure, but I would say probably yes. Not quite sure why they would have flat pieces like that, but I'm going to say part of an insulator or something insulating. What do you think? Am I right or wrong? Oh, I can hear somebody shouting, oh, it's Mankey. What? Mankey's found something? Ooh! As you can see, Mankey is showing off his latest new outfit from Tatiana. What have you found, Mankey? Oh, well done! Look! He's found some money, a coin. No, I'm sorry, I don't think it's 10th century. I think it's 5p. But it's a good find, Mankey. Well done. Right, we're going to look up there. I can't see any bottle diggers' holes, but I'm sure I can see something in the distance that looks like a blue M. No, I don't think it's going to be a blue M. Oh! Aha! Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's an old can. Oh! All tangled up in here. We've got another little bottle. Oh, look, there's a hexagonal one. And it's not a screw top, it's not a sheer top either, but the old can we're not interested in. But oops, there's a bottle there as well. Oh yes, it's plain and I think it's cracked there. Let's start another pile. Well, that is just unbelievable. They're going to start a pile there and look what I found. Now I wonder if somebody else, a bottle digger, put a pile there and left this bottle stopper because it was just lying there. Wonder if that'll fit in that bottle. Oh no, it doesn't fit. Now that would have been really good, wouldn't it, if they'd fitted properly in there. Ooh, so we have 3 things in our pile.
Do you want to put mine in your pile?
Oh, you found something as well. Ooh, that's nice.
On that.
It's a screw top.
It's a weird one though, it's a very wide neck.
It is, isn't it?
For a little bottle, that's a very wide neck. I'm wondering if there was something thick and gloopy in it.
Yeah, or pills perhaps. Some sort of medication, I would have guessed. Oh, you've got something, another piece.
That's another piece of the one I used in the plain old pattern.
Right.
So obviously somebody's dinner service went down here.
We may find more.
And that's not the only second I found.
Oh,
Look.
Another one of those.
Yeah. Like a draw pull or perhaps a lift. Perhaps you went on the side, you put your fingers in to carry something because it doesn't seem to have a
it could have been off perhaps a captain's sea chest.
something like that. And
oh, I love that. It's a little caster. Put those down in my pile and I'll show you the caster. How come Phil's finding all these things? Look at that.
well, I could see more on your side actually.
Yep, we're on our way up. We're just building our pile there.
I would say even at this distance that looks like a brill cream.
Let's have a look. I've lost that bit I saw now from the bottom. It's always the same. Oh dear.
Something there. Something
Where?
blue.
Ah, no, yeah, I can see it. Oh, it's very difficult. Oh, there are a few things here. There's a blue M. Why there's a blue M, I have no idea. Oh, and a bit of china, which has got a pattern on it. And, no, is there a ruler? Or yes, it is. It's a ruler. Oh, I like that. Little ruler, plastic. Oh, there are a few things here. No, that's a bit grotty. Oh, look, it's patterned. Oh, that's lovely. Is that a bottle? Oh, we were doing so well. I thought, oh, I found a bottle too, but nope. It's just a piece of middle of a bottle. Oh, what's this? It is the bottom of something. There's a dog somewhere. I can't see a bottle digger's hole, but there's definitely looks like, up there. Don't know if you can see, it's only a small one, which explains all this discarded pottery. Oh, I'm quite happy with all this discarded bits and pieces. I like them. What else have we got? Oh, there's the brill cream jar Phil was saying about, he spotted. Yep, with a lid, screw top. Lid's still on. No paint on the lid. I don't think I'm going to be able to get up much further, it's just too steep.
To your right.
To my right.
Down below.
Oh, wait a minute, before I go down below, look! Found another paste jar. I think it's a paste jar. Yep, looks like. Oh yes, look, it's another paste jar. Very nice. Thank you, bottle diggers. It saved me a lot of work. I don't think there'd be much here without the bottle diggers, but with them, we're doing really well.
That's broken.
Yeah, we found that. That's already broken.
Down there.
Is that another broken
Another
jar?
one, I think.
Oh, sorry for the bumpy ride,
That
everyone.
one's got a lid on it.
Yep, the other one we found had a lid as well.
Oh, did it?
Yep. This one may have some paint, you never know. It's got a hole in the lid. There's a bit of black paint, but nothing you can see. There it says brill cream. Right. I think we're pretty much done now. Have you found anything? Ow!
Yes.
I'm getting prickled. Hold on. Just a second. What's that? Oh, I thought it was the corner of a bottle. Just a piece of glass, I think.
Okay, I was going to show you these, then I was going to show you something I found, and now I found something else.
Oh, right.
As you stay, you just keep seeing things in the ivy. I just want to show you that bit of blue china, because under normal circumstances, that was a nice bright colour.
It's brown on the inside though, that's unusual.
And there's a memory jogger for me.
Oh yes, an anthracite coal nut.
There are thousands of tons of those that I have carried down the steps from the garden to go on the parkway over the years is just not worth guessing at. But that's the smokeless fuel.
Yes, so that's fairly modern, sort of 30, 40 years old, or perhaps 50.
Or could be more, yeah.
We'll have to check.
Yeah, because you had the anthracite plant that used to make this up in the valleys, and then we burnt it on our boilers. Anyone who worked for the coal board burnt this because we had tons of coal free every year as part of our reward for working down the mines. So there we are, a bit of history for me.
Yep, and we used to, originally we all had open fires, and then when we turned to central heating boilers, you had to use this coal because the other coal wouldn't give out enough heat to run your radiators, wasn't it?
That's right. But also they brought in smokeless fuel because of the smog in London and the cities. That was a big problem. But if you use your grabber, dear, I'll first point you to the piece that I found after I'd said I found something.
My grabber.
Just up there. Below the fern.
Let's have a look. Oh yes, another one.
It's rolled down, look.
Yeah,
Just roll down.
as I was saying, there seems to be a little bottle digger's hole up there, and I think they've thrown a few things down here, but they haven't dug much. They probably didn't find anything exciting, but we find it exciting. Ah!
It wears naturally over time as well, and stuff comes to surface, and these are the things that survive.
Oh, wait a minute, what does this say?
Is this Shipham's?
It's a Shipham's paste pot.
Ah, there we are, a genuine Shipham.
And is there anything else to see now?
There is.
Where?
There is actually. Have a look over there. Where I was stood all around, when I came over here to your bundle to put them in the bag, I looked back and look, it looks like it's growing.
Oh yeah, oh look at the way that's landed. Oh, is this just a
You
second?
think that's
Give
the
it a
one
tug.
for your bottle stopper?
Ah, got it.
It's just there. That's, see, that's not earth. Look,
Oh,
it's just
look.
in the leaves.
Yes, it was wedged, but it's out now. Will that fit my bottle stopper? Let's have a look. No, still too loose. Apparently with a good fit, if you put it in, turn it slightly, then you should be able to pick up your bottle with the stopper and you won't drop your bottle. But I don't advise you do that with anything. Don't blame me if you break your bottles.
Still look nice on display like that.
It does look very nice.
I'll pop it in the bag.
What's that? Something there? I think I found some milk glass. Everything's so knotted up. Look at that. That's whole. It's a little milk glass pot. I would imagine that probably has either some toiletries in it or perhaps some fish paste, something like that. Very
Yes.
nice.
Yeah, Prince's potted paste.
Right, that's what it needs.
That's
is
what I
it?
think. My mum always bought Prince's potted paste.
Right.
That's bits I just pulled out from up here. I just pulled them out and dropped them
Right, I
behind
thought
me.
I just discovered a nice little
No,
hoard.
I was stood up there and I was just pulling them out and just put them behind me. There should
Right.
mainly china and one jar.
Oh, that's a pretty jar. Oh, I like that. And it's whole. No damage at all on that one. That's lovely. And some ridge pottery, no surprise there. And
Oh, I didn't put the ridge pottery.
oh, that was
That
just
must have
there, was
already
it?
been there, yeah.
Right, we've got a little gold line on there. What's this? Is it ivy leaf? Plain?
There's another piece of ridge pottery
Oh, right, there must be a jar that's broken somewhere.
down by here, yeah.
Oh, what's this? Oh, glass, is it? With an old label on. If you'd like to see all these finds cleaned up, then Saturday night, 9 PM, Greenwich Mean Time, we have a live mudlarking show where we ask you questions, a bit of a quiz, we have a good chat and show you our finds all nicely cleaned up. So if you'd like to see this bottle and others we found all cleaned up, don't forget, Saturday night, 9 o'clock, Greenwich Mean Time. Every Saturday we show you our nice clean finds.
Let me do a little roundup of some of the bits and pieces I've grabbed as I've gone along here.
Oh, right, let's have a look.
I haven't got a clue. I thought that was glass, but it's not. It's plastic.
Oh, I think that's off a torch. It's the lens. Let's see if you can see some light yet. I'd say that's the lens off a torch.
No prizes for guessing what the pot is.
It's a paste pot.
That must be about our 5th today.
Yes, that's good because I am collecting paste pots for a project which I'll show you when it's finished. It's quite grand, so I need lots of paste pots.
Now, another bit of glass that I'm assuming is washed up from the river.
Yes, I would
because
say
it's
so.
quite
Smooth, isn't it?
smooth.
It's got an air on.
That was interesting because it's blue and wavy.
Oh, this glass, I'd say that's probably Pyrex or JAJ, which was the British version of Pyrex, which was like clear glass, some of them, and then coated with coloured glass.
Another piece of glass bottom that
Yep, glass bottom.
that almost looks
Ooh.
medical.
Yes, I'd say that's a medical vial or phial with something in it. It's probably not safe.
Here's a question for you, dear.
Yep.
In your expert opinion, is it a twig, a bone, or a pipe?
Oh, I'd say that's a bone.
a bone.
Yeah.
I think that's a bone, yeah?
I think that's a bone.
Right.
What else have we got?
I've got some bits of china.
Right, just got a bit of a pattern on it.
They were so dirty I couldn't tell if they
Actually,
were...
I think I've seen this pattern in Lyme Regis. sounds a bit strange.
Wow.
But I can remember noticing that pattern and thinking that's a weird pattern in Lyme Regis. So we're a long way from Lyme Regis.
Bit of tile, but it's got a bit of colour to it.
Oh, that's pretty.
Need more glass. Look at that.
Oh, it's a muddy little bottle.
Tell you what I think that is?
What?
Possibly smelling salts.
Yeah, it could be.
Because my mum used to use smelling salts.
Clear.
And there's another bit of what I think is the same tile.
Yep. Lots of bits of pottery.
Bits of pottery, bits of glass.
Any
Bits of
interesting
blue and
bits
white.
of pottery? Oh, some blue and white there. Sorry we can't clean them down here. It's very messy.
Yes.
So we will clean up some of these things on the Saturday show.
Now that, I thought was a piece of pottery, but when I picked it up, I think it's another bit of your lino.
Oh yes, it is.
Is that a...
Oh, it's a button.
It's a button, is it? I couldn't tell if it was
It's
a playing game.
Blue button. Very
And
nice.
then that's the bottom of the handle, I think.
Oh yes, that's definitely off a jug or something.
And another piece of somebody's dinner service.
Another piece again.
From the 1930s.
Wouldn't it be lovely if we could find all that and put it together? I don't think it's likely.
And an Elizabethan coin.
Oh, really? Elizabeth I?
No,
Oh. It's a 20p. Elizabeth II.
but at least we know what it's worth.
We do, it's worth 20p.
Aye, every penny. If you've enjoyed this time down here, investigating alongside a local playing field, then please give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, then subscribe. And share it with all your friends. The more the merrier. But most importantly, until the next time we're out on an adventure, be sure to have fun. Bye!
Bye!